Hello all, this is your girl Tiffany. I'm back with another video as promised. Tonight, I'm going to show you all how to make body butter. So we are going to get into that. I just wanted to say hi. I hope everyone is doing well. I hope everyone is feeling well. You're taking care of yourself and each other. And without any further ado, we are going to get directly into it. Okay, well, what you're looking at right now, you all, is the main ingredients that you all need to create your body butter. You need shea butter, you need coconut oil, you need a lotion base, and you need sunflower oil. However, this sunflower oil is also has avocado oil in it. Just like I always tell you, whatever oils you are comfortable with, you can use that. This is just the basic ingredients that you need to create your own body butter. You also need some type of a essential fragrance oil, and you want some type of coloring that however you want, whatever color you want your body butter to be. Here you see I've already created some here, so these are the finished products. I have them in different little containers already. So without any further ado, we are going to get started. Okay, so first of all, the first thing you want to do is, this is a block of shea butter, however you like to say it, tomato, whatever. Okay, you want to chop this up into some cubes. Okay, and so I'm going to do that here. However much you may not want to use as much if you just want to whip some of this up just for yourself. If you plan on making a big quantity, maybe you want to make some for some family or some friends to share. If you're doing some gift baskets or something like that, you just want to chop up some shea butter, however much you would like, because you are going to add in other ingredients, and once you get it all together, it's going to make a bigger amount. Okay, so we have that. And there's as always, I tell you all, I have my own special recipe for things. What I just explained to you that you need are the essentials that you need to make your body butter. You can look up, there's plenty of recipes that's out where you can add different things to your body butters. To create whatever you want it to be, different oils, different bases, even some fruits or vegetables, like whatever you want to. You can mix it up any kind of way you want to, but this is basics of what you need to make a body butter. Okay, like I said, I do have my own recipe that I add to this basic recipe here. I will allow you all to see me do that. However, I won't tell you exactly what I'm using because, like I've told you before, sometimes people will try to take your ideas and run with them for themselves. Okay? So also, you want to get a pot of water, a big pot of water going. You're going to use some type of glass measuring cup, and you're going to dump that over in there. You're going to put your, that's your shea butter, okay? I have a couple of more things that I'm going to use that is a part of my own recipe. So I'm going to real quickly add that. But like I said, you do want a large pot of water on the stove boiling, and what you're going to do is the glass measuring container that you are going to use, you're going to sit that over in the water and allow your base to melt like that, okay? You don't want the heat directly on it. As that water is boiling, it's going to melt your content. Also, you don't necessarily need it to melt completely. When it's like, when all of your base has softened up, some of it will be melted. Some of it will still almost look like little cubes. But when you get that, when it looks like that, you can take it off the heat, and what you're going to do is you're going to transfer it into a big type of mixing bowl, okay? And you're going to also need a blender, and you're going to blend those contents up like really, really well, and to the point that it whips up. It'll almost look like a icing or a whipped cream type of look to it, okay? So I'm just going to prepare these other ingredients really, really quick that I want to add to this. Like I said, that is my own recipe. And I'm going to add this with the shea butter. And then we're going to go ahead and add the rest of our ingredients, okay? The lotion base, you can get an actual lotion base, like a base that's like already lotiony, you know, so like soon as you squeeze it out, it's already refined down to a lotion. Or you can get this kind of lotion base, which is solid, and it has to be melted down. So basically, you're just going to take out some scoops of that. You would probably want to use about a half a cup of lotion base and add it to your shea butter, okay? You also are going to need containers. Whatever type of containers you would like to use to put your product in, you're going to need containers that have a lid to it. That way you can store it in a cool, dry place whenever you're done with it. Okay? So we have that done. And what I'm going to do is you're going to put this in your pot of boiling water and let it melt down some, okay? It won't take very long to do that. You turn up your fire just a little bit, and it melts down pretty quickly. As I said, you do not necessarily need it to melt down all the way. You want the cubes, some of it is going to melt all the way, and the rest of the cubes are going to be really soft and squishy, okay? Once you get that melted down the way you want, you're going to then add your other ingredients. So you need a big mixing bowl. Okay? So once your base melts down, You're going to get a big mixing bowl, and you want to use like half a cup of coconut oil, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and begin to prepare that. And as you can see, when you take the coconut oil out, it's solid. You're just going to dump that in there. Coconut oil melts very easily. If you want, you can put it in with your base and melt it down as well. But coconut oil, actually, if it's not already in a oil, it melts really fast. Like if you've ever taken coconut oil and just put it on your skin, it will melt immediately. So it doesn't take very much for coconut oil to melt at all. So you put your coconut oil in there. And you're going to get your lotion base, and you're going to use half a cup of it. And you can go ahead and put it in here as well. Or you can add it to, and this is how it looks. It looks just kind of like the coconut oil. This is a solid lotion base. It has to be melted down into a liquid form. You can add this to your mixture that you your base mixture that you already have on the stove and melting down. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fill it up, half a cup of the lotion base in here, and I'm going to add it to our mixture we already have melting down. And then we're going to combine all of these things. Next, you're going to add your oil, and you can go ahead and put that in your bowl as well, so it can already be ready. Okay. And you want to use half a cup of your sunflower oil. And here what I'm using, it's sunflower oil and avocado oil mix. Just a minute, guys. I'm putting this stuff on the stove. I'm adding the lotion base to it. Okay. Okay, so I added the lotion base to the shea butter, and I'm allowing that to melt down some. You want to use half a cup of the sunflower oil. So you're just going to add that in there with your coconut oil. Go ahead and get that ready. That way when when the base gets ready, we'll be ready to go. And I have some other ingredients that I'm going to add myself of my own personal recipe. So I'm just going to add that. And you'll all probably be able to know what this is, but I guess I can go ahead and tell you this. You probably know that this is honey. I can't really keep that secret because of the container it's in. So I'm adding this to the ingredients. And so we're just going to wait a few more minutes for our base to soften up. And we're going to add it to the rest of the ingredients, and then we're going to blend it all together until it's whipped up really, really well. And then we're going to add our fragrance and our color. And for this one, I'm going to use a rose scent, so I'm using the red color pigment to it, okay? So just a moment, I'm going to check on the base, see is it ready, if we can add it yet, and then we can get to blending. Okay, we have our base here. As you can see, it's still kind of chunky some, and it's melted some, so we're just going to add that in there. And we are going to blend this thing. And you're gonna have to blend it for a while, not real long, but for a while, just to break it down the way you want to. For a little while, guys. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, you have to blend this. I'm just going to be honest with you, probably for about 5 minutes, and you're going to need to let it cool for a little bit because it's going to start trying to get solid on you. See, we blended it up really good. Another ingredient I forgot to tell you all about that is good for this mixture is goat's milk, okay? So, just a little bit of that will make it a little bit more smooth and creamy like. You're going to stir that up really good. Okay. And also what you can do is you can sit this mixture in the refrigerator for a couple of minutes and let it cool down a little bit because it is quite warm. After you finish melting your base down. And so, I'm going to do that, but we're going to add our other ingredients first. We're going to let this chill down a little bit. Okay, so we have that blended up. You're going to want to add your fragrance. As I told you before, I'm going to use a rose scent for this one. So you're going to take that fragrance and you're going to add as much fragrance in there as you would like. unless you buy like a really big amount, a lot of these fragrances, especially if you buy a kit that has like several different fragrances in them, they come in these little containers. To be quite honest with you, whatever you're making, whether you're doing soaps, you're doing candles, you're doing a body scrub, you're doing body butter, anything like that, like I was showing you, you're probably going to need this whole little container here, which is like less than an ounce, okay? If you really want that scent to be in your product that you're making. Also, here you can use the mica powder, the coloring powder, like I showed you all the other day. It's a powder base. However, it's good for, it can be used in soaps, in candles, in body butters, and things that it's okay to use for the skin. This one is okay to use on the body as well. However, it's a liquid, so it has this little tube here, and you're going to get as much coloring as you would like. Depending on how dark you want your product, the more you will use. I'm just going to put 2 little drops in here because I don't want it to be like fiery red or whatever. And so we're going to blend that in so we can get our scent in there really well, and we can mix that color up really well. Okay, so we have that blended up. If you all can see that, it's like a pinkish little color. The more you blend it, the thicker it's going to get. You want it to get thick, but it's going to be thick and smooth. I'm going to put a little bit more color in here. This is more pinkish color than kind of red. So I'm just going to add just a little bit more color in here. What you want to do from here is you're going to sit this in the refrigerator, let it cool down for about anywhere from maybe 3 to 5 minutes. Just maybe 2 or 3 minutes actually. It's going to seem like it gets a little solid on you, but you're going to blend it down again. It's not really going to, it's going to feel like it's stiff, but it's not going to be. You're going to, that'll just be like the top surface of it. And after it cools down all the way, for those 3 to 5 minutes that you put it in the refrigerator real quick and you blend it down again, it's going to whip up. It's going to look like fluffy type of whipped creamy like, and then you'll be all set. It'll be ready. and gentlemen, we're going to take a brief intermission. I'm going to let this cool down a bit. We're going to whip it up again, and it's going to be all ready to go, and we're going to put it in our containers. I meant to show you all these. I have several different kind of little containers I put the first batch I made in different containers, but I have these. These are like little Betty Crocker type of bowls, but you want something that is easy, accessible. You can get to all of it, and it has a lid on it. I believe these are, yeah, they're 4-ounce containers. So it's a perfect size. You can fill this all the way up with your body butter. You can use it for yourself. You can give it away as a gift. So these are great little containers. So some of this I'm going to put in these. And if I have more left over, I have some other containers that I can use as well. So that's that. I'll be right back. Okay, everybody, we have let that cool a bit. If you see, it looks kind of solid, like it's not moving or anything. What you're gonna do, it smells really good and it's really soft. What you're gonna do is you're gonna blend it one more time and just real quick, and that's gonna soften right up because it's not hard at all. Like, see, look, it looks like it's solid, but it's really not. You're just gonna blend it one more time. And voila, we have body butter, everybody. So now you're going to take your containers and you're going to fill them to your liking. I already showed you all the containers. See how soft that is? It's not hard at all. See? It looks like it's solid after you put it in the refrigerator for a bit and let it cool down, but it's actually very soft. And it goes right in your container like that. You want to level it out, smooth it across the top, and fill it up. And it's very soft. Look at that. I already put something on it. Makes your skin shine. And you rub that in real good. It's so soft. It makes your skin really soft and smooth, and it smells really good. And you can do the same thing. You can mix up your fragrances. So you want a different smell. So say you want to make some for men, you can find men fragrance oils and do that for them. Women fragrance oils, you can change up the color. So see, you just smooth that in there like that. And you're going to put on your lid just like that. Let me smooth this out. And that's all you do, ladies and gentlemen. You have yourself some body butter. And you can use this for yourself. I might have this a little bit too full, y'all. Hold on. You want it to be full, but not too full, because you put that lid on there and it'll start oozing out the side of it. So that's all you do. And then you're going to put your lid on there. And you got yourself body butter, baby. And you can use this for yourself. You can give this to your siblings, your mom. You can share it with whomever you like. And this is like a pretty big batch. So you can actually fill up several containers just with one batch. This smells so good. So I hope everyone enjoyed the video. I hope you all try these things for yourselves. Like I told you the other day, a lot of people have different products out, and you know, they really don't want you to have the mind frame where you know, are interested in what ingredients are in certain things or how to make certain things. You know, they just want you to say, "Ooh, that looks like it's good. I want some of that," and go and buy it. And they put whatever price they want to put on there, and you go running to spend your money as fast as you can on, and a lot of things you can create yourselves, and save a lot of money, because a lot of times, a lot of things, what you spend on one product, you can get the ingredients to create it yourself. Sorry about that noise, guys. I'm getting the stuff down in there so I can get the lid on there good. And you got yourself some body butter, baby. And so, like I said, you can use it for yourself, your kids, your family, whatever. And it's very fun to do. It kind of gets your mind somewhat off things that you're going through. If you're stressed out, if you're depressed, if you're a targeted individual like myself. I really hate using that term, but you know, it is what it is. It's real life. It's what many of us are going through, and I really wish more people would wake up and pay attention to the things that are happening and that's going on, so we can stand in solidarity together and rise up with one another and fight back against this, because it's not right. It's not okay that this is being done to anybody. I wouldn't wish this on anybody, because it's not right at all. It's just not. So like I said, I wish all of you well. Here are the containers where I have the body butter. I hope you all enjoyed the video. I just wanted to share this with you all, so you can create this for yourself. Share it with a friend or a loved one. There are several different recipes. Like I said, you can add all kinds of things to your liking to this. I have my own recipe myself of other things that I added. The things that I told you that you need to create this are the main essentials. But other than that, there's necessarily no wrong way or right way to do this. So you can add whatever you want in things. I'm going to create one with try different type of things in them. I'm going to do maybe a fruit-based one, or a vegetable-based one, like an avocado or something. So, yeah, you can just mix it up and do whatever you like there, and just kind of research and look up some things that's good for the body, good for the skin, because that's what this is about. This is about self-love, self-care, good hygiene, good health care, and things like that. So like I said, I hope you all enjoyed the video. Everybody take care of yourself and take care of each other. And as always, peace, love, and light.